The Butcher of Tehran is dead. Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi of Iran was killed along with the country's foreign minister in a helicopter crash last night in the country's mountainous northwest, leaving the Islamic Republic without two of its most influential figures at a time of foreign tensions and domestic discontent. Raisi gained his nickname for ordering the execution of thousands of Iranian dissidents. He was sanctioned by the United States and condemned by the United Nations and international human rights organizations. The death of Raisi comes during a tumultuous period for Iran, mired by protests and economic upheaval, while being engaged in a long proxy war with Israel, which burst into the open in an exchange of direct strikes last month. Raisi, 63, and Foreign Minister Abdullahian were traveling from Iran's border with Azerbaijan after inaugurating a joint dam project. Raisi was the second most powerful individual in Iran's political structure after Supreme Leader Khamenei. Day 227 of the war in Gaza, the IDF is operating in eastern Rafah, conducting targeted raids while killing at least 80 terrorists in the area. A senior Hamas operative involved in smuggling arms was killed in an airstrike. Azmi Abu Daqqa was involved in smuggling weapons and funds for Hamas in Gaza. Dozens of other Hamas targets were hit across Gaza over the past day, including the killing of two tactical-level commanders who were preparing to attack Israeli forces in the Rafah area. The IDF announced the death of an officer who died of wounds suffered while fighting in northern Gaza on May 15th, raising the toll in the ground offensive to 283. Key talks on the Gaza war were held between Prime Minister Netanyahu and visiting U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. Talks reportedly focused on IDF operations in Rafah. The U.S. readout said that Sullivan was briefed on the IDF's latest operations in Gaza, and the two sides discussed methods to ensure the defeat of Hamas while minimizing harm to civilians. Sullivan reportedly proposed a series of concrete measures to ensure more aid surges into Gaza, including through all available crossings and through the multinational humanitarian maritime corridor. Sullivan also laid out for Prime Minister Netanyahu the opportunity currently available for Israel to normalize relations with Saudi Arabia if Jerusalem agrees to a pathway to a future Palestinian state.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.